There is a God.
There's a God, y'all. There's a God.
What is happening?
Yes, honey, you bring the bottle.
Listen.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Lord, we survived the week.
The freaking week, man.
Yes.
Christ our Lord. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome to our Wind Down with Lived. Let me get it right. Wind Down with Lived. And you have, thank you, Abby. You have the Ladies of LVED, the co-founders of LVED. I'm Liz, Deja, Vanessa, and Lexus.
Hi.
We're so happy to have you guys here. We're going to be doing this probably every Friday or every other Friday. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining. So we are first going to take a shot of wine. Well, not a shot. We're gonna toast.
We're gonna toast this wind down, Liz.
We're gonna toast for our first wind down with Lived. Cheers, ladies.
Ready. Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Clink, 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 clink.
Ooh, thank God we're all on.
I know, right?
For
What
real.
are you guys drinking, actually?
Riesling.
Chardonnay.
Kung Fu
Riesling
girl.
too.
Kung Fu girl.
Oh
Apple
my
juice,
gosh.
apple juice with a hint
Apple
of
juice.
ice.
Not apple juice.
Apple juice.
Apple juice, y'all. It's a new brand that's out
I
there,
have
y'all.
mine.
Get on it.
I like that. Keep it PG, girl.
I know,
That's
right?
right.
I have my Chateau Saint Michelle. Let me not bite my lip.
Listen.
Yeah.
Come
I'm
through,
done.
Frank.
No,
It's been a long
but
week, y'all.
it's been so
For real.
long. Oh my goodness. Like, we survived though. Can you guys believe it's been a year? 1
I
year.
know.
Does this
Yeah.
We started this
mark a year?
yeah.
Since
we
we all
started this
came
lockdown.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually insane. Like, I can't. A year. Jesus
A
Christ.
year flies by though really fast.
Yeah.
It sure
It
does.
Well,
does.
we've been putting
It really
in that work.
does.
We've been
Sure.
putting in that work for the year.
Sure
so
enough.
Seriously.
enough. Getting our lives together.
Okay. Period.
Right.
Period.
Some of this apple juice. Mm-hmm.
I'm girl.
Apple
Don't
juice
worry.
thing. The apple juice looks like it's good, Vanessa.
Girl, it's hitting it. It's hitting, girl. I might go to sleep real soon. You don't know.
I can't do it with you guys.
You know.
Oh man. So I am going to just jump right into it. We have a few questions. Well, I have a few questions for you ladies. Are you guys ready? You better sip. Get your liquid courage now. So I'm gonna make it at random, okay? But we're gonna stick to our theme of the origin of lived, okay?
It's episode 1.
All right now.
What
Get ready.
inspires your fashion? Lexus, go.
So I would say I like high-waisted stuff, like, and I guess that's something in the 70s where there was like the high-waisted pants with the bell bottoms.
Yeah.
I like how it grabs, like,
Accentuates.
it sucks in your stomach and it like cups your butt really good.
Right.
So I like that. It's like a 70s thing. I'm also like, I like, sometimes I'm earthy. Sometimes I'm like basic, like simple clothing.
Right.
But then there's also like this, I think 90s feel, like a 90s feel I have.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a person or someone's style that I really like. You know, I like Zoe Kravitz. I like her style.
Yeah.
I also like, there's there's a couple of people on Instagram that I like their style. I don't know their names.
I mean, I want to shout out some people, but we won't.
Yeah, I won't say it, but there's some girls on Instagram that I've seen that I like. So I think like 90s and 70s inspire me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass it over to Deja.
There we go.
What inspires your fashion, sis? Fashion to me. Explosions of color. No. First and foremost, I have to give it up to Mama Erykah Badu. That is my first and foremost style inspiration. She comes through with the crystals, comes through with the grills, comes through with the prints, comes through with all of the cultural kind of influences. From everywhere from like Japan to, I don't know, like Dallas, Texas. So she has a very strong influence, like artistically, musically, and fashion-wise in my life. And I think that like the era of like the 50s really comes up for me. A lot of vintage stuff. Like I love thrifting. I love like consignment vintage shops where I can find things that are just very unique and statement pieces in my closet. And I can hold on to them forever. Like, y'all remember that one like red polka dot shirt that I had?
Yes.
It had the
Yes.
pussy bow tie.
Pussy bow.
Still have that. And that was like made in like the 70s. And I still, it's in good condition. So it's like things like that that are timeless. And like, I just love a lot of like noticeable prints that just draw you in. So those are my kind of style influences. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, girl.
I'm gonna pass it to Vanessa, who's on my right. Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Live Wind Down. So, I guess I don't really have an origin, to be quite frank with you. I just go with the mood and swing. If I see it and I like it and it's a timepiece, I'm buying it. I'm putting it on. I'm gonna flaunt it. It pretty much comes from, you know, from magazines to store windows to just somebody walking by me. Oh, that looks really good. Let me see if I can find it outside and put it on. You know, I try to flaunt every aspect of myself. So I just put anything on. There's some people that go to their closet and prepare their clothes.
Girl, you
I
don't
take
just
what
put
I have.
anything on. Let me stop you.
I can
You
put
don't
anything
just put
on.
anything
Like,
on.
listen, today is Black Friday, so I'm wearing black. So,
No, there's always an accentuation with you, whether it's the hips, the
exactly.
thighs, the shoulders,
Yeah.
we know.
Don't
I'm
jump
just doing my best,
You
y'all.
got it for the gram.
Right.
I'm just doing my best, y'all. I'm just trying out here. So yeah. I mean, I guess I get my influence from just everyday life in a sense, how I'm feeling that day. If I want to go for a certain color, like monochrome, I'll just wear one color. Or if I'm feeling patterns, I'll go patterns. I just like to test things out and see how they feel.
Right.
Sometimes I ask my husband, hey, how does this look? He's like, no, don't do that. So I go back.
Husband.
Okay. Drop it,
Y'all,
husband.
That's my husband.
Husband flex.
Right. You know, or I ask the girls, hey, how does this look? You know, just to see, you know, what everyone's brain is going on. So I could try it out. I like testing new styles out. But I am sometimes one way. They'll let you know that.
No, so I guess I'll go since I'm the last one. My style, I feel like my style is always changing. Like I remember, like, man, I used to look like a schoolgirl, you know, back in the day. Like I loved the whole like Victorian look. Like I would wear like a nice skirt with like a nice riding boots, like trench coat. Like you get what I mean? Like I feel like as I get older, though, I'm leaning more towards like the glam. Okay, the glam. Like,
Sex in the City.
I love
Stand up,
the
let us
glam
see your
look.
pants.
You get what I mean? Like I just.
What are you wearing right now?
Oh, what am I wearing right now? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're not gonna shout out the people because you know we're here to promote ourselves. But I just have a little cute like crop top with my little pants, you know, that I like.
Okay.
No, but you know, back to my style. I feel like I'm just like Vanessa. I'm not just one way. I feel like even in college when we lived together, I think that like we actually at some point, because we got so close, we actually started like mimicking each other, like dressing alike. Like I remember there was a time where like Lexus, like with her high waist with the crop top, I'm like, oh, this look cute. Like, okay, this is nice. And then like I remember thrifting that one time with Deja. That one time.
It was an
Deja,
adventure.
I got this. Yeah, seriously, I had this like really
I
nice.
remember that.
Right. I remember like
don't.
getting this really nice denim like jacket, and my sister, I actually gave it to my sister, and she still has it to this day. So I feel like I'm not in Vanessa with the peplum, like she, you know what I mean? Like I feel like we like at some like that's why fashion is so fluid. Like you can do whatever the hell you want with it. Like you can't you can wake up today and be grunge. You can wake up tomorrow and do classic. You know what I mean? So you know
it's
so
what?
fluid.
Something about that you just reminded me, like there are certain times even in college where we would put like kind of some stuff down, like we wouldn't really wear it often, and others of us would like pick it up and use it. Like I remember Lexus had this cropped like white cheerleading top that she had, like she was using it for strictly for cheerleading. And I just grabbed it and I wore that like I was in class with it. I was in club with it.
I remember like, Deja, with my trench coats, all of my coats were Deja's. All of my coats.
I think I started wearing y'all stuff more than my own.
You guys, we're segueing into like the second question.
I know. It's just like it's so like it's the one memory that I'm like, dang, like it's so true. Yeah. So okay. I'm gonna try not to embarrass us up on here.
Uh-oh.
So my next my next question is, what was our style in 2011 when we first met? And I want like I want other people to like talk about another person's style. So talk about my style. There we go. Talk about my style.
All right, boom. So sis was out here. All right, boom. I'm from the Bronx, y'all. Any Bronxites in the house?
Brooklyn in the house. Let's go.
Right. Boom. Right.
Staten Island.
So
ain't nobody Liz.
So y'all on the left, Staten Island. Anyway.
Oh God.
Jersey.
Y'all Jersey
now. Soon Atlanta.
So Liz is, come on, y'all, we doing a lot.
Let me stop.
So all right. This is the last thing we gotta
compose. Je ne sais quoi. All right, cool. So Liz is out here. I don't know the essence.
You brought it back, way back.
So Liz's style in 2011, when we all met, that's when we all met. Her style was pretty much like the button up, I don't even know. What's that? Clueless. If you look at the movie Clueless, everybody that was wearing them plaid skirts and them button ups and them sweaters, that was Miss Liz. Miss Liz was looking like she's going to like, a private school that had uniform.
So you have to give them some backstory. I always had an internship. So I feel like I always had to.
I was going to say it, but you saved yourself. Fine. So
I would wear whatever.
Dressed to impress.
Right. Okay.
Always dressed to impress. So she had her blazers and her ankle cigarette style pants. Always had a bag with something in it.
With tissue. Don't forget. Don't forget my tissue.
Okay. She had several packs of tissue everywhere.
Everywhere.
That was part of her style too. The tissue was part of her style because
you knew
you gotta stay ready.
Liz
you
tissue
always
was
have to stay ready.
If it wasn't her shoes, it was a tissue trail. So
I need tissue right now.
So that was Liz's style. Liz was very like, into the blazers and the pencil pants and pencil skirts at that time though, because she was interning. So that was the uniform or the style that she had to adhere to. But when we went out for like, parties and things of that nature, Auntie was out here glistening. Auntie had pearls and what's it called? Glitter. You remember that top? The all black and gold? Oh, the sequin. The black and gold sequin, like a little wings on it or something. Listen.
Y'all are crazy.
Yo, we're bringing back the Jeffrey Campbells. I don't care. We're bringing.
I'm gonna leave the chat now because sis trying to come for me.
We're bringing back.
But that was Liz's style.
Yo,
take some my app. You say.
Island, it's your turn.
Okay. No, pass it to. So it's my turn. I'm gonna go with. Am I lit?
Liz, wind down, okay? Wind down.
Let me wind down. Let me wind down. Okay, I'm gonna go with Deja. Deja was like a flower girl. Like she was like she embodied. She embodied like the whole like what is it called?
Bohemian.
Like Deja belong. Is it the 70s or the 80s?
Bohemian.
Like
She had a
Bohemian.
Bohemian. There we go. Boom. Bohemian. She's like, today's a good day. Like, I'm gonna have the best day.
Mad Zen.
But don't get me wrong.
On my Willow Smith.
I
was on my Willow Smith.
Exactly. I was so impressed by Deja's like t-shirt collection. They're so fucking let me not curse. They're so freaking dope. Like seriously, I hope you still have I think you still have them because when we moved you in, you still have them. They're so dope. Like she had like a range, girl. And my girl can dress up when it comes down to it. Dress up. Okay. Period.
Period.
So I passed it to Lexus. Oh wait, I passed it to Deja. Is it Deja?
Okay.
Yeah. I passed it to
got Lexus.
Yes.
So Lexus, let's see. Lexus was always comfy. Like I just remember Lexus always being comfy. She had like sleeping bag swag. Like
I'm from Brooklyn. What's up?
She was from Brooklyn, coming in with. She had the sneakers. Her sneaker game was always crispy.
Yes,
she was always comfy. She was always like, I mean, don't get me wrong. When we would go out, she would like dress up her like gal dresses, you know, things ASOS to the nines, like you know.
Yep.
But in the day to day, Lexus for sure you could catch her. She was definitely on her comfort tip. That's how she rolled, and
I sure was.
Yeah.
And then you had the natural hair popping.
Yes.
All the time. Still do.
Oh, we want to talk about natural hair. First of all, Deja is like queen of hairstyles. Okay.
Queen
of
about
hairstyles.
Sis was changing hairstyles every week in a month.
Queen of hairstyles.
Let me tell you, I had all of them white people at my job confused. Okay.
Yo, Deja came out of college and said bald.
Yep. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
They won't know.
They won't know. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. Straight up. Deja is the not gonna know crew. She's the originator of not gonna know.
Yes.
They won't know.
They won't know.
They won't know. It's a close.
How they gonna know?
They won't know.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I just thought about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Yeah.
I'm done with y'all.
Oh my God.
Lexus was my natural hair inspiration because Lexus did that right off the bat. Like,
yep.
She transitioned and that was like, oh my God. And
absolutely.
to this day, like, have you even cut your hair? I don't even know.
Right.
Yeah, I have. You know, I had that one incident.
That one kills incident. The faux locks. Kills the
faux
locks. Like,
that's her staple for sure. I always tell you that. That's like,
I don't want people in your inbox, but
the faux
lock game was crazy, like ahead of its time.
Serious inquiries only. That's it.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
You know, I think so getting locks, but then I was like, I don't know. Maybe.
Listen, if you can do the alternative, don't go. You know what I mean? Like if you can do the alternative, why not? And be versatile and change it up. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And it works. Yeah, you don't have to like commit to anything, really. You know.
Yeah. It just was in my mind. So Deja, are you finished? Because I think Vanessa's the only one left.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Listen, I can talk about Vanessa's style all day.
Vanessa? Let me tell y'all about Vanessa. Okay? Like,
let's talk about campus center parties.
Was peplum queen. Okay?
African night.
You cannot touch her. Everything.
That's her TM.
Ghana sinus.
TM.
Peplum. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, anytime we like went out as a collective, as a group, you gonna see Vanessa in her peplum in her dress.
Oh yeah.
She had statement.
She did.
Always Vanessa was always curvy and
curvy and
voluptuous.
proper and like
y'all gonna
like,
stop this. I'm married, y'all. Nobody DM me. Don't send me no messages.
You blew us to the side, girl.
The definition of body yaddy 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 is Vanessa. Body yaddy yaddy.
Y'all not gonna start this tonight.
I'm over here with
y'all not gonna start this
beanie body.
Yo. Talk about Jens. Talk about
Sad.
Jens, girl.
Oh my
y'all not
gosh.
gonna do this to me. Not to me. No.
Listen,
all that good foo-foo. All right.
Can't deal with you guys.
I mean,
so,
right. I mean, it's good. It's really good, you know. You know.
So we're gonna be serious
that
for
was
like
Vanessa's style for sure. Like
for sure, yeah.
In peplum.
I told y'all I could be one way sometimes.
Ankara pieces. I noticed Ankara pieces, and Vanessa would have pieces made. I think.
Yeah. You would
always have pieces made
with the tailor game. You were the one.
Always had pieces made.
When you want to stand out, you gotta go to the tailor.
Preach, sister. Preach.
You gotta go to the tailor.
When you want to be seen, you go to the tailor. Okay? You get your measurements.
You say, listen, do this, replicate it, and add salt.
Add salt.
Won't he do it?
You pay some money and you get it done. All right?
Right.
Yeah.
What are these hand motions?
No. Okay.
Yes, praise dancer. Hallelujah. That's a word.
I'm gonna bring us back. I'm gonna bring us back. You guys. Okay. My handy dandy iPad says my next question for you guys are, what inspired us to create Lived?
Ooh.
I like this question.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I went first the first time.
You went first the first time. Wow.
What?
Wow.
This is all Lex right here.
She over here pressing the raise your hand in Zoom.
Just for that.
She said raise hand.
Just for that, you going again. Go ahead.
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. No, I'll start it off.
Yeah.
So, what inspired us to create Lived? Right, it was a question. Well, obviously, it's never been done before, where there are 4 Black women creating a fashion company. I've never seen it. So to me, it was like very innovative, and then it was us going on an adventure, learning about business, learning about ourselves in this area.
Absolutely.
And to represent, the representation matters too.
Absolutely.
Like diversity, inclusion. So yeah, that's part of why I did. I'm gonna leave some for you ladies to go. I don't want to take.
Of course. So for me, what inspired us to create Lived? I feel like, just to piggyback oh God, am I at work? Just to piggyback on what
Get off them Zoom calls, girl. No Zoom.
Yeah,
we have on Zoom right now.
No, I think that no matter how saturated, quote unquote, the fashion world is, I feel like we're still, as Black women, still underrepresented as business owners, as like ownership is key in the Black community. So I feel like for us to start something that, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna bring it on a more personal level. So whenever I buy a clothing item, I'm always altering it to fit me, to fit my style, to fit, like certain brands only can do so much. So I feel like the reason that really propelled my passion or my inspiration, like, to give my all to Lived, it's more so I want to, create something that caters to people that look like me. I want to create, because no one body is the same. You know what I mean? Like, even us 4, Lexus is petite, Vanessa's curvy, Deja's tall, I'm in the middle. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
you're so athletic.
Right. Like, it's just so, there's a range. So I feel like, if we can do something that can represent us as Black women, as Black people, I think it's amazing, because I don't see anyone there. You know what I mean? I don't see the people, and like for us to be doing this together, I don't, most of the brands, like the Black owned brands, you know what I mean? Like, again, I support Black businesses 110% every single day, like, you get what I mean? But I feel like we're doing something so different as to, we're bringing in sisterhood, we're bringing in friendships, we're bringing in, you know, traveling together, we're bringing in the close knit, like, feel to our brand. And I really love that we're killing it. Like, we're, the only way from here is up. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna jump in. So for me, like everything that you and Lexa shared, and I think it more so just starts from the ground level of being authentic and like creating a business and a foundation that is based on something real. Like, I don't know when's the last time I've met somebody and they were authentic and in a collective bringing something, like birthing something to life. And I really appreciate that from all of us, just like from our humble beginnings, you know, all the jokes that we have about college and everything, but coming together and actually like using our power, using our platforms to like, to fight this fight for authenticity, for our Blackness, for our womanhood together. Like that has been the most rewarding experience. And when I think about, you know, Kyle, my 3-year-old son, I think about all of the aunties that are around him, the village, the collective, like that is in us, that is in our DNA, in our blood. And that's what we bring. We bring this authentically. So whether we're, you know, tall and slim or curvy or athletic and toned or comfy, whatever we want to attach ourselves to, it's so diverse. And I want to bring that spectrum to not just Kyle, but also to the future generation. So that's what I think about when we instill this, like, and we really push it out there. I want everybody to know that about us. Like, that's the God honest truth. This is who you see. Who you see is what you're going to get. And we're going to normalize this, because I think that a lot of the times in business, you think you got to lose this. You got to cut this part off of yourself. Like, it's not real. You have to sacrifice this. And it's like, no, that. Like, you know, like, let's bring this to the table too, because this is what makes the culture. This is what's going to push culture forward. And not to say that that's our objective per se, but it's just who we are, innovators, who we are as designers.
See, I always say Deja should be the one to like speak for every single one of us, because my mouth was hurting earlier. And she just got
it's the wine. It's the wine. It's the wine. So listen, we're going to
I'm telling y'all, I would just say
with the wine. I'm going to have a class. Okay. We're gonna do this. But yeah. We got a comment. I appreciate y'all sharing this.
Thank you.
Black men could be more intentional in building more spaces than reflect this one. Honestly, it's hard to get Black men together often. Black men is coming along with us. Like we gonna have a live men, we gonna have a live kids, live family.
Wink, wink.
Vanessa's gonna creatively direct lift families. Okay. She got 2. All right.
I got 2, y'all.
And a husband. So let's go.
I'm gonna just jump right in and, you know, explain that too. But y'all done said everything. So I mean, in all honesty, there is no brand alive known to man, I think, in this day and age, that 4 people are spearheading a fashion brand. If either they have a team of people working with them, or it's just that one person doing it. And I'm glad to say that I'm very honored to be a part of a brand that not only encompasses fashion, but encompasses connectivity between 4 women that have gone through different paths of life. And the reason why I'm saying this is because each thing that comes through our minds onto paper and onto the hanger or the mannequin speaks volumes of where we've been. This is the reason why live is lived. So you're going to get quirky, you're going to get funny, you're going to get quiet, you're going to get so many types of like, I want to say verbs and adjectives coming screaming out of our clothes, because this is who we are. And everything will come through speaking volumes. And I want to bring it back to where I come from Ghana. A lot of our clothes speak a language, speak a sentence. We don't just wear clothes. Our clothes speak for us. And I'm very grateful that, you know, I'll be able to bring that through. We can share that amongst ourselves and, connect with other people outside of the brand who will then come to us and feel comfortable.
Right.
This door is now being open to everyone. You can buy a shirt and say, hey, I lived. Where have you lived? Where you been?
First
Where you
of all,
going?
can we quote our statement real quick? Be the woman who lived on 1, 2, 3. Be the woman
who lived.
Who lived. Like,
Period.
Period.
She said,
Her. On her.
Mic drop.
At the same time. Her.
Because that's what it's about. It's about living. It's about, like we say, live because of, so lives came from, Lexus, Vanessa, Elizabeth, Deja. That's where lives came from. But it was so perfect when Liz really, when you really fed us and nourished us with that acronym, it was like, yo, this is perfect because it's about living. It's about, not just existing. Existing is different. Existing is like just going through the motion, like living, really bringing yourself to life. It's powerful.
It's about intention.
It's about intention.
Intentional. It's like living is, I want to do this, and then you go after it. Versus what Deja was just saying. The existence is just you're here, and you don't.
Not with the juice.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's juice, girl.
It's juice. It's not juice
over here.
Juice got sugar. Juice,
Palooza.
Oh my God.
Cheers. Oh man, I love you guys. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Should we do a curveball? Should we do a curveball?
I would love a curveball.
You love a curveball? Okay.
Don't let it be too curvy now.
Let me just
don't let it get too curvy.
I don't know. I can't catch y'all.
She got to answer first again. I nominate Lex as president.
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. Too much wine.
Hold it.
Your bladder weak, girl.
Very.
Oh man.
Well,
okay. I have 2, if that's okay.
Yes, come through with the hidden questions.
So my thing is, just to give people a bit of background, we met in college and we were roommates, throughout college, basically mostly throughout college. And, I feel like that experience for me, I don't want to get emotional. Let's language. Just stop
Get
it.
Emotional, girl.
Stop it.
What's the percentage on your wine, honey?
I feel like that, I've always been a very, not so closed off, but I feel like I would have to feel my way with people before I'm able to open up or whatever. But with you guys, it came natural and it came when it wanted to. You know what I mean? I felt like I could be my entire self with you guys, and that's something that I will forever cherish. No matter what we're going through, no matter you know what I mean? We quote unquote argue, but we don't even you get what I mean? It's not even a what is it called? A long thing.
Or we don't disrespect each other.
Right. We don't disrespect each other. The whole bitch or we don't even use that.
We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. So it's we have a level of respect for each other that I will forever cherish. So leading into my question.
Yes, lean.
Leading into my question. How has your experience in college and with us shaped you as a person?
It's a good question.
Ooh, girl, you're going to bring out the tears in me.
You know what? I actually don't mind going first.
Let's go.
You got these bathroom
soldier. Let's
I
go.
actually don't mind. So I don't think I ever told any of you guys this. So before I transitioned to Albany, I already knew I was going to meet a group of friends. I don't know why, but my spirit told me I was.
Stop it.
Yeah, I never told you guys that, but I felt it. I was transitioning to, upstate to a school. But something was you're going to find a group of friends, the sisterhoods. You're going to have close friends.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but of course you never pay attention to your intuition, right? No,
I do. I'm kidding.
Meeting you guys, it put into perspective. You know, I don't think, like, when I came to Albany, I was not into like makeup or none of that. You guys would like get dolled up in makeup and everything, and it was like, oh,
I love a
this
good
is
wing, girl.
this
I love
is
a good
what that
wing.
is. You know,
I can't.
And just like you guys were all smart, you guys were like in studying different things in undergrad. I remember, like, I think
business,
Deja,
sociology,
like, Africanas, right? Social work. Liz, you were like
HR,
accounting.
Yeah.
Vanessa, you were like, was it
sociology and
psychology, sociology, studies.
Right.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
And you guys were all from different walks of life. Like, you know, Deja was Guyanese, Vanessa Ghanaian, Liz Nigerian, and me, I was like Jamaican and American. So it was like, it was cool, like seeing that.
Yeah.
And like, I learned a lot from you guys. I did.
Stop, girl. You're gonna be.
I did. I think, yeah, by the time we graduated, you guys like did donate or contribute. That's the word, contribute to like my perspective of worth. Like, you know, knowing, you know, you deserve, you're worthy, and you know. So yeah, and that still lives today. We're older now. We're more mature and experience life. But I think like that still remains the same. Yeah. So yeah,
that was so sweet, Lex. Oh my gosh, cyber hug. I want to hug you so tight.
I'll go next.
Did you see me do it with the glass? I said,
I'll go next. So yes, you ladies have contributed a lot. I want to say a lot, heavy on a lot. I'm grateful to have seen all of us in the emotional sector of our friendship, because I think that's where we were all most vulnerable, and that's where I feel like you guys lifted me more. I mean, full circle lifted me, but in the emotional sector, I can say you ladies were very, very present. And I'm not someone that likes to open my mouth and say something is wrong. You'll see me wearing something is wrong, as opposed to saying something is wrong.
And we're the type to be like, Vanessa, what's wrong? Vanessa.
Yes, they'll tell you.
Like, nothing,
what's wrong?
They'll tell you that it's like I'm a ticking bomb, like, you know, or like I'm waiting for someone to ask me where I should be saying something is wrong. So I'm not the sharing type unless you ask for me to share. And to this day, these women will be like, Vanessa, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Open your mouth and say it. So, you know, full circle, these women have been able to pick me up like Play-Doh for, like, you know, visual aspect, and mold me in different sectors of my life and say, hey, this is how we're supposed to be. This is more functional. Use it this way and apply it to everyday life. And I've been walking with that since 2011 when I met these ladies. And to be quite frank with you, when Lexus said that she thought she was going to meet a group of people, I didn't think it was going to be like this. So, you know, I didn't think it was going to be like, and sometimes they say college, your friends don't last long. Like, your friends, you'll have so many friends, but then when you finish up, it's probably like one or two. We got lucky and we got three. We got 3 that we can count on for like literally everything. An emergency, everything, literally. And I'm grateful to have these women around, because literally I can pick up a phone and say, hey, I need advice on this, or, you know, just someone to always be there. If it's not just 3, it's some, you know, one person or 2, So full circle, it's like looking in the mirror and looking right back at yourself. That's how I see you ladies. And literally, it's like a reflection of yourself as you're growing up, because the same image you have of that person is what you're looking at. And that's how it's been.
Yeah.
Oh, Vanessa, don't make me cry, girl.
Girl, stop. I'm wearing one eyelash.
I'm a thug. You guys know I'm a thug. I don't cry.
You right about that. You a little sensitive thug.
But when I do,
your little Pisces gang. You
right. When I do, it's ugly.
It'd be like one little tear, and then when she really cries,
y'all go hard.
It'd be a rainforest.
It'd be like,
wow. Yeah, we got Capricorn, Aquariuses, and a Pisces.
I'm
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
I think.
I think so. My experience with you guys, I just like Vanessa, I completely got lucky. You know, I'm fortunate enough to like keep certain friends in high school and stuff like that, and like, you know, we're still very, very close. But to have like a day-to-day sisterhood that I can like come to, you get what I mean? Like, yo, you guys are gonna be in my future weddings. You guys are gonna be like, you get what I mean? Like, it's more than, it goes beyond like us just sharing a space. And that was one thing that I've always like, yeah, I have sisters or whatever, and like, you know, they're always gonna be my family. But to have an extension of that, I will never, ever, 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 ever replace you guys. Like, you guys are irreplaceable. Like, always come for advice. Literally, like, you guys have been through like my lowest of the lowest. Like, I've ugly cried around you guys. Like, I never cry, you know. I don't cry. Thugs don't cry.
Let's cry style.
With this bishop sleeve. You in this bishop sleeve talking about you a thug. Get out of here. Period. Oh, period. Yes. Oh, shit.
Period. No, I think like, you know, to be authentically myself and like fully be myself and be so vulnerable, because like I feel like certain times we tend to be different ways to different people. We meet as a protection or whatever, you know what I mean? But I feel like, you know, you guys are my sisters, you know what I mean? Like we've shared so many things together. Like we've shared birthdays, we've shared anniversaries, we've shared birth of children, you get what I mean? Like there's so many like milestones, we've shared graduations, we've shared, you know what I mean, like creating businesses outside of this. And like it's just such a blessing to find people that like I fully connect with, and I will forever cherish you guys. You get what I mean? Like this is only the beginning, and like, you know, this is just a foundation. Lift is just a foundation. We're like extending this beyond us, you know?
Yes. Okay. Whew.
Uh-oh.
How can I follow
sunflower?
Like, how can I follow all of that good pollination, rosebuds, just popping?
Pollination. You're killing me, girl.
It's like my heart is literally beating out of my chest because I love you guys so much. Like at times where it's like you,
girl, you're gonna make me cry.
No, Deja's the one that makes everybody cry.
I'm gonna make me cry.
When she posts
like 30 minutes on this
posts like
okay?
that, you know,
I need to still keep my makeup on.
That was a gulp. There was a gulp in that. It was
right.
ugly. And listen, the epitome of ugly cry you all have seen in my life. Okay. No. So it brings me back to my mom. So my mom passed away when I was 11 years old, and she was a girl's girl. Like Girlfriends was her show, right? And I was conditioned where I always wanted that, but I had 6 brothers, right? Like I have 2 sisters, but I didn't really grow up with them. So I had 6 brothers, and I always wanted female friends. And like, I always saw it, like all the shows that she watched. And college was my freedom. Like, y'all know my family situation. College was like, oh my God, I'm finally free. I can finally breathe from all the oppression and the stress and all the crazy family dynamics and yada, 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 yada. I can explore myself, but I'm fortunate enough now to meet a group of women who are committed to not only respecting themselves and each other, but committed to exploring themselves. And me exploring myself while meeting other women who explored them, at us growing exponentially at the same rate. Like, it was crazy because our growths weren't the same, but we were growing at the same rate, and we always evolved. And
Exactly.
I didn't know what I had at the time. Like now I see it, and I'm like going through all of this stuff, whether it's just being a single mom, whether it's like having a child and learning like this new being in the world. You all were with me from the time he was born to the first steps, to the first like puree food, to the everything, to the breastfeeding, to the this, to the that, to the depression, to the postpartum depression. Like you all were with me through every high and low, and I cannot thank you and share the gratitude of my heart. Like spirit creator, God did their thing.
You know I love that boy. You can't be doing that.
You gave my son his middle name.
You can't be doing that.
Liz, do you understand that? You gave Kyle
doing that, girl. Name. This is our first time, okay, on this live.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter, y'all. This when I say emotional sector, this is the emotional sector.
This is about us, okay? So
hold it in, Liz.
Like
I
don't take that lightly. And so when we come together and we talk about really nourishing and growing a business together, that's another baby. That's another baby. We have 3 babies. We have more to come. This is a plan. This is a unified. Like I said, we are from a village communal mentality. We all take care of each other, and that's going to continue, whether it's with business and finance, whether it's with relationships, whether it's with careers. We're always going to be there for one another, and that's what I am committed to, and that's what I appreciate beyond my wildest dreams of having partnership. Like this is partnership. Our souls signed up to do this together. And that's what I'm grateful for.
She's a woman who lived. We all lived.
Ashe. Like I
everything everyone said.
You took me, man. That dragged me.
You see, Liz,
you know thugs don't cry.
Like, live or no live.
Thugs don't cry.
No internet. Internet.
She's like,
listen.
Internet don't matter.
It took me 5 minutes.
This is
real. Swing, okay.
This is good for. This is good for us.
Pick up at 6 o'clock, y'all.
On a weekly basis, but this is good for us. Yeah, we got like
this is amazing.
Before they kick us off the live, right?
Yeah. So we have, Instagram gives us an hour. Thank you all so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for paying attention to us, and I hope you get to have a little bit of us every single week when we do this. I'm so grateful for these ladies, and this is only the beginning. I hope we're not just hey, take my money, take my buy my stuff, but we actually wanted to pull you into who we are as individuals and as a unit, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Why go through life alone when you can go through it with someone else and love the journey? You know what I mean? So I'm so grateful for you guys. I love you guys so much.
I love you too.
I love you beyond words. This has been such a journey, and we will share that with every single one of you guys, but it's baby steps.
Of course.
Of course.
I love you so much. Right. Vanessa's
but this is a legacy. They'll have us for a lifetime.
Exactly.
This is a blueprint.
Exactly.
Never been done. So
absolutely.
Exactly. And on that note, I want us to say our quote one more time.
Yes.
In unison. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Be the woman who lives.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Get your sip on, y'all.
Please, Deja, make sure you save it. Save the live.
How do I do that?
You will end it and then you save it. Yeah.
What?
So this is the after.
Yeah, if you end it,
they'll never know. They won't know.
How they gonna know?
How they gonna know?
Love
you guys.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye.